Hello, my name's Jarvis Cocker.
Steve Mackey.
Russell.
Mark Webber.
Candida Doyle.
Nick Banks.
I'm in a pop group called Pulp.
Jarvis! Jarvis, man! Jarvis! They're just excellent, they're all gorgeous. The lyrics are This guy is amazingly attractive. The way he sings is realistic. It's not imaginary, it's realistic. He's got feelings for it. He's very entertaining all the time.
The best thing that's happened to me this year, after be playing at Glastonbury, when we played Common People and everybody sang along, and that realisation that you'd connected, you know, because that's what you always want to do if you're in a band, or any kind of thing, creative thing. You're looking for this kind of connection, you're wanting to make contact with people, you know. It was frustrating being in the band for so long before we actually got to be popular. We always used to have to fight quite hard to win people over. People would kind of think, well, what are these on about? You know, what's the crack with these? It was pretty rough. I mean, when we used to tour, we used to play Hull a lot for some reason, I don't know why. One time that always really sticks in my mind is when we played in Leeds. It definitely was officially the worst dressing room I've ever seen, in terms of, like, every single part of the wall had graffiti on it. Even the windows, when you went to look through the windows had graffiti on it. Most of our records that were released during the 80s, nobody really took any notice of. Well, we always did try to write pop songs. I suppose we just weren't particularly good at it before. When I first thought of being a pop star, when I was like about 10 or something, it was probably to do with being a bit awkward at school and stuff like that. And so I thought, well, if I could become a pop star, girls would fancy me, and all things in my life would fall into place. I think, yeah, I'll have some of that. It's just that it isn't like all your problems in your life disappear and everything runs smoothly. You don't suddenly sprout muscles or something, you know, you don't change into another person. It is physically quite demanding, you know.
Hello.
And the thing is that ordinary life's going on with your friends back at home and stuff like that, you know. Yes, hold on, but can I just get rid of all this rubbish that I've got? And yet you're living the same life day after day, and you're not moving on. I'll get rid of this and I'll come back.
Well, this is causing me some problems at the moment, because it hasn't really changed my life that much. Because you would imagine that if you'd had a couple of number 2 singles, that you'd really be living the high life, and lots of exciting things would be happening to you, and you'd be having fast cars to fancy restaurants all the time, but we really haven't seen much of that at all.
At the moment, I'm prepared to do, you know, work quite hard, because we've waited a long time for people to listen to us, and we've got a platform now. But ideally, you know, I'd rather do 3 shows a year. It's boredom punctuated by 2 hours of excitement. So I think, you know, I hope we can make, you know, quite a few more albums.
I've always wanted to do pop music because I love tunes and stuff like that. I've never wanted to make industrial music or something like that. But I always felt a bit let down by the words in pop songs. And I suppose it was all right when pop songs first started because they were new, you know, but now, you know, it's been around for 40 years, it's entered middle age, so it may as well start talking about things in an adult way, you know.